This is the Distracted and Disorderly podcast. I'm Chris, and this is Kayla.
This is Kayla.
We're just fucking idiots.
This
Let's
is
go. Welcome back. Welcome back. She's drinking whiskey over there, as you can see.
No, it's the bubbles from the ginger ale.
Okay. Every time I drink ginger ale, I go.
I'm really bad with soda.
We are back, and we are better than ever. So fucking.
No. Nope. Chris is back, guys. Chris is
better
here today.
Than never. Better than. I've been a fucking zombie lately, but that's okay. Who cares? Fucking who cares? Oh, nice. You throw up in the fucking show, but that's okay. That's okay. We're back. You know, don't forget. Kayla's still streaming Thursday nights. TikTok, fucking Twitch, fucking YouTube.
Does my hand look weird?
Yeah, it usually does. Fucking YouTube, Twitch.
What?
At Novitle. Just type Novitle and you'll find her. Don't fucking play games. You're adults. We're still out there. CKRiffs. You can check me out. I'm just playing music, you know, in a band again, you know, playing some tunage, you know. We had a show this past weekend. It was fun.
Chris had to break a string though, so
I don't want to talk about it. But,
trauma.
But every Thursday night, don't forget, we're still fucking around. We're still having fun, still having a good time. You don't have to worry about the game. You can still pop in, say hi, interact with us.
I thought today was Thursday. This morning.
It is not.
When I woke up.
It is fucking not. But
guess what day it is? Guess.
What day? Folks, you know we record this on Monday nights, right? You know that, right? We record this on Monday nights. We read it at
Don't
Thursday.
treat them like they don't know.
We put it out Friday. You know, that's what we do.
Should I put this down lower?
Yeah, Vato that shit out. Fuck it. No,
what did you say?
That shit. Fix that shit.
You don't want to see my eyebrows.
You're doing Carhartt injustice. You shouldn't be wearing Carhartt, you know. You fucking, you know, it's not fucking
E-girls shouldn't be wearing Carhartt. It's so disrespectful.
This isn't trendy gear. This is like freaking for working guys, okay? Freaking working men, okay? When I put on my flannel, my Carhartt, I mean fucking business, okay?
Yeah, by the way, guys, this is he's reenacting a real live stream.
You don't just put a Carhartt ad on and go to the fucking mall, you little bitch, okay? You know, you put on your boots, you put on your fucking duck pants and your duck jacket and your duck hat.
What
and
is
your
it?
Fucking, you know.
And my Hey Dudes and my crystal bracelet that I definitely
you put on your overbent hat.
Time.
Okay, you drink your BLs. You do what you gotta fucking do.
What's a BL?
That's a Bud Light.
I should have known that.
Yeah, but today, on the next installment of Distracted and Disorderly Podcast, if you're still listening, if you're new, if you're old, again, welcome back. I'm Chris as usual. That's fucking Kayla. And
I like the way you said that.
This is Chris. That's
Kayla. Fucking Kayla. Tell everyone what you wanted to talk about today.
I know, I still got a cough. Unlike the rest of the fucking country, I still got a cough. Today, New England. Love and hate New England. Love and hate. You know, fucking love the diversity, hate the racism. You know, it's all over the fucking map out here. You got, you know, just like Massachusetts, half the damn state's red, half the
North has less racism than the South.
I don't know, man. The South will be like, it's just tradition. What do you mean? It's not racism. It's tradition. You know, same thing up here. Fucking, you know, catch a little bit of Fox News in your brain, you lose your fucking mind. You know, same thing on the other side. You watch a little bit of fucking MSNBC, suddenly you're fucking an SJW. But what does it fucking matter? Who cares? You know, but
there's too many abbreviation NSJW.
I've had the privilege of living in a few different areas in New England, and the way it swings, man. Nothing's better than being like 40 years old and white and having a racist white guy think you're automatically his allegiance somewhere, you know?
The only place in New England I haven't lived.
They're like, fucking Muslims, huh? And I'm like,
wait. Have you lived in every state in New England?
No. Why the fuck would I do that?
Well, I only haven't lived in Maryland and Rhode Island and Maine.
Maryland's not part of New England.
I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
I'm going to Google it now.
Nope.
I feel stupid. Hang on.
It's Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut. I'm pretty sure Rhode Island, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's Rhode Island. Wait a minute. Maine,
but
Vermont.
Does Rhode Island really count, guys? Does Rhode Island really count, guys? You guys are one long street.
Okay, Mister, I live in Connecticut, and I'm gonna exclude Rhode Island because I think bad shit. Yeah, Maryland isn't. I don't know why I thought Maryland.
I'm from Massachusetts, so
I'm also from Massachusetts. Why'd you say it like you're elite?
Yeah, but you're like, you live in Connecticut. You know, but that's
because you're acting like you live in Connecticut now. Do we really want to count Rhode Island? I live in Connecticut, so like better than
Most
everybody.
of Connecticut thinks they're fucking New York anyway.
My taxes on my car cost more than your house. Okay, I live in Connecticut.
It did cost more than your mobile home.
Yeah, what the fuck? Shut up.
That's why
I live in a camper, not a mobile home, asshole. Get it right.
But let me sip this, because you know what?
Choking on dick over there.
Choking on
bitch ass. My stomach feels warm now. I don't know if I like that.
Warm?
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, she's drinking that
like
Wayne
I could swim in an ice
whiskey.
bath.
She got that Wayne Gretzky shit, which I have not tried yet, but
I don't know what that means. He's a hockey player, but why is that like special?
The hockey player?
I don't know.
Anyways, you know.
Guess who stopped watching sports in 2018? This bitch.
Yeah, but he's like a 90s.
Me.
He's anyways, New England, love and hate. You know what we both love? We love the weather and the seasons around here. This one over here is fucking.
I want all 4 seasons.
This miniature psycho loves the cold and the snow. You know, most of us out here, we claim fall.
Well, fall is my favorite season, but winter is my second favorite. And then summer, and then spring. Spring is too wet.
What do you like, folks? Like, comment on us. Go find us on social media. DM us.
What did you just say?
Comment on us. I didn't say
it sounded like you said. That's what it sounded like.
Out.
I'm gonna put that in slow-mo and clip it for the podcast clip.
Us. But
I can't wait to put that in times 4 speed.
You should.
Yeah,
fucking
I can't wait.
Modulate my voice and shit. You made me lose track of what I was saying. Oh, yeah,
like
distracteddisorderly@gmail.com.
You shit on me for liking the cold.
Distracteddisorderly@gmail.com. What do you like? Do you like the cold? Do you like the snow? Do you like the fall? Do you like the spring? Do you like the summer? What the fuck do you like? Beauty of New England is we can have a 100-degree day and have it be humid as fuck, but then we could also have a fucking -5-degree day and have it be cold as fuck.
Yeah, but go through your favorite seasons right now and why.
Fall.
Why?
I just like the weather. It's like the perfect weather. You could have
a day. Only reason you like fall?
Yeah, I love it. I love the leaves. You know, I love Halloween's coming. I love the way I just like nothing's better than like when it gets dark outside. In the fall and it's like windy and the leaves are rustling around and it's creepy as fuck. I love that shit.
Yeah, but it's never like dark because I feel like in the fall, and maybe this is just like I love fall so much, but the sky isn't always like dark. Like if I was walking on the street with no street lamps, I don't feel like I'm in pitch black because the moon like illuminates everything.
Who says street lamps?
What are they called?
Street lights?
Street lamps.
Sure. But
we have lamps. What do you have?
What are you in a Dickens novel? We got street lights.
Street lamps.
Street lamps.
What do you mean? We have the lamps where you have to put the thing in them and
you guys have
I'll take a picture of it.
You put in your street lamp?
No, it's the lamp. There's a light in the lamp. There's a bulb. I'm taking a picture and I'm gonna
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because the highfalutin neighborhood near mine where everyone's way richer than me.
Highfalutin cars are rusted, buddy. They're not highfalutin. Just because they're antique doesn't mean they're nice.
No.
Listen, Connecticut likes to grab old shit and be like, "This is antique. It's history." So you pay extra. Our town is like, this is all that we could afford since the 1800s. This is what we get permanently.
No, I'm saying they put those little lamps in the nice little neighborhoods that don't have power lines because they're all underground. Yeah. I don't live in one of those.
Tell me you live in Connecticut without telling me you live in Connecticut.
Listen, I've been to where you live in that area.
Tell me about it. Tell me about the place that I live. I want to hear about your opinion.
We're not going to do that. Today's episode, we're talking about love and hate New England, and we were talking about the seasons. So
yeah, why do you love pumpkin spice?
I don't have a problem with pumpkin spice. I just
don't fall.
Consume it. AKA, you call that's what you call fall?
Pumpkin spice.
I call it pumpkin spice.
Apple cider, pumpkin spice. You know what? If I wasn't lactose intolerant, eggnog. Ooh. Ooh,
Eggnog.
I would
Listen,
drink a gallon of eggnog as long as it
how
could just go through me
how about the
because
way
it
people
sits.
how about the way people around here panic for rain and snow?
Well, most of us, well, compared to the rest of the country, we don't panic as much. Everybody's just angry about it.
I'm talking about with the like we got that little snowstorm recently, right? A week ago.
Oh, they're
And
still idiots. We all have idiots everywhere. The majority of
I
us are like, chill out.
I went to the store
But
to just get stuff for dinner. I'm not stocking up. I don't really stock up on groceries. We kind of shop every couple of days, which I
I'll
think
eat
is
dirt
better.
before I do that.
But I went to the store and the shelves, half the shelves were empty. And then we got like 8 inches of snow
What is the first thing that
in
goes missing at
in
your grocery store?
2024. We got 8 inches of snow and people acted like we were gonna be fucked.
Yeah, I
2024,
got
guys.
12
Okay,
out here and people acted like the world was
we
ending.
have
It's
a
always the old
hundred plow
people.
trucks on the road at all times. Every tree
Same.
service in the north fucking and the east coast shows up when
These
there's going to
poor
be a
workers,
storm now.
dude.
Like you don't have to fucking buy all the fucking bread, milk, and eggs, which I don't even fucking eat anyway. But you don't have to buy it all. You don't have to buy it all for
That's
what?
not the only thing that goes missing though. It's besides food, the first things to go missing is toilet paper, paper plates for some reason, okay?
Well, that's if the
Then
water goes out, you can't wash your dishes.
yeah,
Some people need
there's
power for their water.
and then people will go to the ice machines at gas stations, buy all of the ice. Okay. Okay.
Listen,
And then
one
meat.
time
So much meat.
one time in all of the 2000s that I've lived in New England, and I've lived in New England since I was born, but over
Yeah,
the
same.
last 24 years, one time the power went out in some towns for more than a few days. And that was
One time,
13 years ago, and that hasn't happened since. This isn't
well, we had
Texas,
a
people. This isn't Ted Cruz's Texas, people. Where that Play-Doh face motherfucker jumped in a plane to
there
Cancun and left all his fucking constituents freezing. You
there's
know?
only 2 times that I can remember though. One was 3 days and one was a week. It was a week.
Yeah.
That sucked. But that was because we don't have a lot of workers out where I don't live in like a highly populated area. But my uncle, I'm telling the story for him. I wish he was here to tell it. He had sharks. He had an aquarium and he had sharks and he had just gotten them. They were probably maybe close to a year old. So they were still like this big. And when they were in I don't know what kind they were. They were small. But the power went out and then all of them died on like day 4 and
Yeah.
he had a whole mental breakdown of I don't blame him. He
How
didn't have a
much
mental
were
breakdown. I
those?
say a
What
mental
kind of
breakdown.
shark? You don't know what kind they were? Were they freshwater or
No,
salt?
I can ask him. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I was really little when it happened, so I don't know. But I just remember him being really sad that a shark died. Sharks died
Yeah, I
because
bet
he
that's
had
not
a
cheap.
tank.
Some fish. Did you just get a freshwater fish at an aquarium that's like more than like six
Yeah, but
inches
he
long?
wasn't expecting the
You're
power
spending.
to go out, so he didn't know. Like we hadn't ever had that happen for a long period of time. Usually, when the power goes out,
Yeah.
it's a quick fix. So he wasn't expecting it to be. He'd lost power longer than we had lost power. So he was like 3 days longer than we did. So and he couldn't like transport them anywhere. Everybody was stuck in their house. We
It's
had a lot of snow though.
that sucks. But most of this issue we have is the drivers. Like,
Oh
it'll
my
start raining
fuck.
and suddenly a minivan's got a flashers on and they're doing 20 in the fucking highway, and I'm like, just get out, just pull over, in
Oh,
the
and by the way,
breakdown lane.
our speed. I don't. Other people in different countries listen to our podcast.
States
Our
even
speed limits on the interstates are 65 miles per hour. Okay,
sometimes 55.
not on the interstates. That's on like the routes. They're 55. On the interstates, they're
No,
65.
there's some sections of 91 that are 55 because of the section.
Where?
Some of the curves. There's a couple spots that curve leading into Springfield area. That's
No, no,
55
I know. Okay, but the set interstate limit is 65. Going
typically.
around that curb is like oh my god, just in case it's a 55 mile per hour, whatever.
Either
But the
way.
interstates, their median speed is 65. So when it's raining and you're not gonna fucking hydroplane, you're not gonna whatever, as long as you're not an idiot asshole, you shouldn't be driving 20 miles per hour because it's actually going to
It's more
be more
dangerous.
of a
You
danger
fucking dolt.
because
But
people who are driving the speed limit got to slam on their brakes, and if they are slamming, in water, you could hydroplane.
That's
Everyone's an idiot asshole. I fucking drive too many miles to work every day, and it bothers the shit out of me. Even when it doesn't rain,
people do
people just
some
don't know how
dumb
to drive.
shit. Snow too. There's always a 42-year-old woman in an SUV that goes by me at 85 on a
Wait.
fucking highway where there's 7 inches of snow down, and I can barely fucking keep it straight, hitting little tracks from other vehicles. And there's always a blonde middle-aged woman that'll shred by me in her SUV, and I'm like,
Wait. What about the lady? She had to have been like in her 40s, and we just got coffee, and she was white knuckling the steering wheel at a stoplight, and she like couldn't figure out if she was gonna merge or get behind us or get in front of us or whatever. And I'm like, those people scare me the most, where they can't make decisions for themselves. Like, why do you have a driver's license?
Jesus Christ.
I
Yeah.
hate the drivers because everyone also, like, I know that there are times where I shouldn't be mad about stuff, like it's not that big of a deal, but most of the time everybody is rushing, including myself, because I don't know if anybody's ever been to New England, but nobody slows down for anything. We're always go 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 go. We
The
always have
Northeast,
somewhere to
typically
be.
the Northeast in general is like that. We're not
Everybody
known
has
for
somewhere
that
to be.
being nice and in road around here. That drives me nuts too, because how many times fucking when I used to have to drive an hour to work, I feared for my life because there was other people driving like as if they were in danger, and they're just going to the same areas I'm going to go to their job. And I'm like, why do you want to die on your way to that shit fuckhole? Why do you want to die
Oh
on your
yeah,
way to
like
that
1,000 miles per
shithole
hour.
job? You're gonna die on the way to that job for what?
Yeah, but whenever I'm in a rush, I'm always like, people are in my way. But whenever I'm like, it's my day off, I can relax. The guy who's driving like an asshole behind me, I'm like, I'm gonna drive slower because it's a speed limit for a reason. Like, I'm
That's
that asshole.
that's why I
So
miss having a stick shift car. I love being able to downshift, no brake lights, and suddenly I'm dropping miles per hour. Every people behind you are
I
like,
do that
oh,
anyways. I'll throw my shit in
oh.
neutral. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Nothing like slowly letting off into third from like
I
fifth.
also have paddle shifters though, so I can use those
Mm,
if I want to.
paddle shifting.
They suck though. I don't
Moving
really love
on.
that.
You know
Oh,
what yeah, we're doing this. I'm gonna keep it fucking rolling,
just
rolling,
Chris is in
rolling,
control
rolling,
this time because last time he
rolling,
was dead
rolling,
brain.
rolling, rolling. What? But
My stomach feels like you could like grab it and just pull it out of me.
or just jiggle it.
No, like my intestine, my stomach, not my outer skin. You just not like
So,
my belly.
you know what else I love? Maybe I don't know if you thought of this one. I think I might have brought it up to you, but how about this?
You haven't asked me about any
I
of my opinions, so I'm gonna go off of.
I was gonna do this one more and then throw the mic at you.
Nah, I want to hear all of them. I don't have any ideas. So
You know what? Your turn. What do you got?
no, I want to hear all of your ideas. It's your time to shine. You need it. Trust me. Trust me.
Okay.
You need
How about
this.
this? You know what I like
Yep.
about living up here is
Yeah.
interaction brings pleasantries. Non-interaction brings don't fucking look at me, I'm doing my thing. So I like that people don't fucking I don't have to usually worry unless it's like my direct neighbor who's a nice guy and he'll say, "Hey, what's up?" and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" But like I like that I can go somewhere and not everyone's like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hi. Oh, excuse me. Nice day today." Everyone just fucking moves it along so I can fucking move it along. When people talk about that,
You have that mindset
Southern
because you grew up
hospitality,
with it.
everybody I see, hey, how you doing? Hey, with the fucking little tip of the head. Hey, like I don't want to do this all fucking day, dude. So like I'm trying to go to the store. I need a couple more blunts. I'm grabbing a monster. I got shit to do. I'm
You
trying
sound
to
like a
go
Kyle.
home.
Get my blunt and get my
I'm trying to get
monster
my
and go home.
monster and I
And I need my hair gel and my hairspray,
I'm
and I
just trying
also
to show
need.
off my Fox Racing tattoo and keep it fucking moving. But
He's got a tribal with the fox tattoo. You know.
um, if you're from New England,
Yeah. Okay. There we go. I just knew that was coming.
for every 1,000 people, at least one has a Fox Racing tattoo. No, that's certain parts. But
No, it's actually like 7 out of 10 people. But
holy
moving on.
fuck, 700 out of
Gotta be.
1,000. But that's like most
I don't
of the.
know if my
It's
dad
like
has the.
you could be somewhere where there's 20 people and 19 of you have fucking tattoos of a Fox Racing. No, but I like that because
I was actually gonna get one on my forehead.
like I've you'll directly interact. You hold the door. Oh, thank you. All right, cool. And you move it along.
Or touch my face at a gas station. I don't know.
Nothing's more weird though because
Oh.
Listen, we were at a restaurant recently. You know, my wife and I.
Who's we?
You know, my lady friend, my wife and I, my
You and
beautiful
your
wife.
you and your wife. You said
Yeah.
we, like you and your second personality sat down alone and just had a
Sometimes
conversation.
in there, I've flashed through 3 different personalities. No, but me and the wife were at a restaurant, okay, and we're eating, and there's like little chairs behind our table for picking up food. So people come in, they sit down, and when their food's ready, they'll call them up and they'll take their food and go. And
They'll climb up.
this guy
Hmm.
came in and decided that the guy waiting before him was his new fucking buddy, and he talked this guy's ear off for like 10 minutes.
Dude, I hate that
And
happened to
he
you.
was right here. He was right here. So I'm eating my dinner, and he's just like, "Hey, I love coming here. It's fucking. I tried something different today. What are you doing? You live nearby? Yeah, fucking." He's going for the whole time, and
Those are the worst
I look
people,
up
though,
at,
and it's because we're mean.
I look up at Sabrina, and she's just like this eating.
Because she wants to punch him in the face because he won't shut the fuck up.
And I'm like,
If you
"Is
sit
it
in
that
peace.
guy, honey? Is it the guy behind me? Is he making you mad?" And she's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Yeah." Is it the guy right? This
Is the guy
fucking
right here?
guy right here. You gonna trip him when he's leaving? Like,
Could you please just stick your leg out? You should have done her the favor and stuck your own leg out. Punch him in the face.
Jesus.
Shut the fuck up while I'm eating. And then they'd be like, "You're from New
threw my head
England."
back and took his nuts off.
You were gonna headbutt his dick, bro?
I'll headbutt your dick face first. Oh.
Okay, clipping that. Clipping that.
Hey, you want? I'll come at you and I'll punch you just like this. Oh, I fucking punch you.
He's like, "I'll make sure I make eye contact, and then we'll be good. It'll be
fucking
cool.
hammer
It'll be
punch
fine."
your dick, bro. But
Donkey punch him in the. Never mind.
But that's one thing I like. Directly interact with someone. Usually it's pretty pleasant. I don't usually get that too many rude people. Like people assume everyone's fucking rude.
Oh,
up
I
here.
do.
Most people just want to mind their business. Most people.
Yeah, but we're misunderstood. Like I went to South Carolina for vacation this year. I know you know that, but I'm telling the people. And it was like walking into a whole different world. And I thought that was an exaggeration when other people told me that, but it's not. And it's because I've grown up in New England my whole life. Like people immediately pointed me out because I have an accent.
Yeah, you mean you speak proper English? Yeah, it's weird.
I don't fucking know, dude. Oh,
That's
I don't
weird
know.
to
I don't want to
speak
say that. Don't
proper
be mean.
English. That's weird.
Proper English.
That's
What
weird
was
to
that?
speak proper English. I said it right.
Stop over enunciating your words. Shut the fuck up. We slur a lot.
The only people who enunciate more than us is fucking California.
British.
Right here in California.
Nah, British people are very like
way more than you. No.
Shut the fuck up. So we went.
She showed up. She showed up.
Everybody, and I don't know how to react to this because Chris knows this. If we go out somewhere, I want to grab the door myself so I can just walk into the building. There are a lot of people who will like go out of their way to uncomfortably run faster than you.
Away. Hey, wait right there.
Yeah, and open the door for you, like so weird. Which is like, I understand they're being polite, but like, isn't that a little too much? You know? Thank you, but stop. I got it. I can open the door. So then there's that, and then it's the way that people greet you, or like they're very touchy because it's like a hospitality thing. It's not like a I don't if I do any sort of touching meeting somebody, I'm going to shake your hand and it's cuz we're in a professional setting. Other than that, most people are just like morning. Bye. Done. Like if I get coffee in the morning, nobody at Dunkin' wants to talk to you. That's customer service, but it's not the same.
There's always one. So we're not all crazy up here. There could be 17 people waiting at Dunkin'. You know there's always one guy who's always looking around like
He's usually 90 who wants to sit chat with everybody.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, but he's also the retired guy who sits at Dunkin' all day.
Please, somebody talk to me in this area. Please. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, but they're usually retired and they sit there with their buddies and they chat all day. You go at 9 a.m. to get a coffee. You go back at 3 o'clock. He's still sitting there. Like, there's a lot of stereotypes that are true about New England, I feel like. Like Dunkin' Donuts, I don't want to sit there and fucking chat with anybody at the drive-thru. I want to be in and out of there snappy. I just want a coffee. I don't need to know who you are. I don't give a fuck about who you are. I want my coffee and I want to go. And that might sound mean.
Fucking line already, and we're pissed about it.
Yeah, but like it's first thing in the morning. I don't want to talk to anybody, and maybe that's also weird for other people outside of New England. But I don't want to be bothered before I have my coffee.
Again, if I have to interact with you, like I come to the counter to order my drink or my coffee, whatever, then I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, I'll be nice to you and friendly, but then I'm moving along. I don't want to hang out and talk to you, Joe Schmo, by the waiting area. I don't want to talk to you. I see you got pajama pants on and some sort of Crocs, which means you're not going to work today. So I don't want to fucking talk to you. You just go linger over there. You mosey on over. Get the fuck
or they work at Walmart.
Anyways, but yeah. What do you got? What do you got? What's this? Let me hear some of your list. You made a
Some of
list?
my I'll do my likes first and then we'll do negatives after because we can bitch easily. So my likes, first of all, Dunkin'. I love that we have a Dunkin' everywhere. And it's not because the coffee's good. It's out of convenience. Their coffee sucks, but we have one everywhere.
Yeah, really, honestly, in all fairness, it depends on the Dunkin' because they have legit equipment there. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
their fucking stuff.
it's the
Espresso
people
drinks,
making it.
all the different stuff. Like
Espresso.
you order a
Oh,
macchiato at Dunkin' and the right guys there. There's a couple. There's one near me actually where the dude like legit cares. Like you order any drink on the menu, he makes it to the fucking T on what the book says. But
yeah,
there's
but I
other
also don't
ones.
expect them to care because they make shit money in New England. So
Yeah.
they deserve more. But I like Dunkin' Donuts out of convenience. Like when I was down in South Carolina, we had to drive to get to a Dunkin' Donuts. Like it wasn't easily accessible. We had to drive like 30 minutes to get to a Dunkin'. I was like, okay, why? We have one at every street
Just spend
corner.
that extra gas money on whatever coffee place is near you anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, but I didn't know much around there. Like it was nice that we were going down to visit my friend. So she was like, oh, we could go here. But usually they're not fast paced like New England. It's like you have to sit in at a diner to get coffee. They also do a lot of mimosas down there. A lot of
Well,
mimosas.
you were in vacation land also.
Well, no, this is where she lived. We weren't always on Myrtle Beach. We were in surrounding towns
Yeah.
like some of where her family was out in the outskirts. Like it wasn't in one spot that we stayed the whole time. Like we traveled to go see stuff. So it was nice, but
I feel like a lot of people retire, like Florida. A lot of people retire down there too. So I feel like something like that would gain traction as a common occurrence. Is the mimosa?
I this is really sad. But I like the fact that I don't want this to cause problems. I like the fact that people can kind of be jokey in an asshole-ish way here.
Yeah, that's how I am.
No, you're over the top, but I mean regular
I do. I
people.
take it too far. That's why I have like 3 friends.
Yeah, well, you got to be a special type of person to deal with Christofer. But
Usually, or I got to be a
I
special
I
type of
just
person to deal with you because I don't like to deal with anybody usually.
anyways, I like that we have a lot of packies. That's nice. No, I'm
No
just
one
kidding.
knows
That's
what a
the
packy is. You have to explain this. That's a New England thing.
what? Oh,
Packy.
corner store, package store. Like
No,
you
liquor
guys call it.
store.
Okay, wait. This is I learned this down south, so I'm gonna explain it because somebody had to dumb it down for me.
It's like
When I went,
grinder. Go ahead.
what?
It's like grinders. We call it a grinder up here, but everywhere else
Oh,
it's
they
like a
call it
sub
subs.
or a hero
Yeah.
or a hoagie. Okay, go ahead.
But so this is what blew my mind. I went to an Aldi's down there, and I went to a Walmart, and they had beer and regular alcohol on the shelves there. We don't have that in New England. They have liquor
Connecticut,
stores with hard
Connecticut,
liquor.
Connecticut has grocery stores can have wine and beer. I think
New
wine's
Hampshire
out.
does too.
Yeah,
Massachusetts doesn't though.
Massachusetts is
So
still like Sunday. You have to stop selling it at noon.
yeah, bro, and then
When
I
I
don't
was
even talk
younger,
about the
they couldn't
nicotine
even
laws.
sell it. They couldn't even sell it on Sunday when I was growing up. Sunday was a dry day in Massachusetts, which is fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still
That's a
like a
fucking
religious.
yeah. What the fuck?
That's like
Anyways,
Chick-fil-A being closed on Sundays. Pisses me off, but whatever. Anyways, so
mm.
so liquor store, they have like actual liquor stores where it's hard liquor that you buy at a liquor store, but they have regular alcohol at like grocery stores or fucking anywhere, I guess, which I didn't know. Up here in Massachusetts, they don't have any beer or like seltzers or anything at the store. We have to go to a package store or a liquor store or
Like a
whatever the fuck you want to
designated
call it.
gas station that also has
Yeah,
that
a
stuff,
gas station, but either way, you're getting fucking carded. They're not like, yeah, here's your alcohol, whatever.
or
I
some
don't know.
convenience stores randomly start selling it. But yeah, grocery stores
Yeah,
definitely
it's
do
always
not.
random spots too.
It's weird though. They're like, yeah, if it's a grocery store, you can't sell beer because fuck you.
I
But
hate the
I
people
got
that
all
are
your
too
chew
confident
and
in
your
New England.
cigarettes over here, so huh?
I hate the people that are too confident in New England. And I'm not saying that they're all homeless people, but they're usually night lurkers. Like I don't know if that makes sense to any other New Englander. They're not always on crack. They're not always because it's really sad to see people like that. Like we're not the type of people to make fun of those people. It's actually really sad to see people homeless, but I hate being in a position like I don't know if this has ever happened to like you or Sabrina or anybody that you know. If I go get gas station at nighttime, there's always somebody who's like, I need a ride. Hitchhiking is illegal, by the way, here.
That doesn't
So,
happen to me. That's a your area thing.
well, I
Hi,
think it's just a
hi,
female thing.
hi, young girl who's alone at night at this gas station. I really need a ride home, and I swear to God,
It's not even like that. It's like,
I'm not
I'm getting in your car.
dangerous. Yeah.
I'm like, you're not. Get the fuck away from me.
Ugh. Ugh. You know what I
But
just?
everyone in New England is always like tougher. They act tougher than they actually are, too, though. So I'm like, really?
New England's a wild
Okay.
card, though. That's, but I feel like everywhere is like
Depends
that
on
too,
the
though.
area.
Everywhere's like that too. It's just everyone's a wild card these days. You know, people are carrying like more people carry now. I feel like than ever, and all that shit's crazy. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
least favorite thing about New England, though,
What?
and I think that you can attest to this, my least favorite thing is listening to people complain about the weather or driving or whatever when they've been here their whole life. Their whole life.
What I hate is people that are non-real city dwellers that'll freak out about a city like in Massachusetts you got Springfield, you got Worcester, and you got Boston. That's like the majors, right? So if
Yeah.
you really look at it, like Springfield's tiny compared to Boston. And there's people that panic because they got to drive in Springfield, and I'm like, Springfield, you blink and you're through there. Like you're really that
Wait,
worried?
can I say something about that though?
Yeah.
That is the system's fault because when I first started working at our last job, which isn't even like a city, like you know where we were. I'm not going to say it for privacy reasons, but it's not a city. That made
It
me
was on the
nervous.
heroin highway, I'll tell you that much, but go ahead.
Yes, it was. But to tell you, like, when I first started working there, driving in that area made me nervous when I first started. And then when I got to like Connecticut, Springfield highways, that made me nervous. And it wasn't because I didn't know how to drive. It was the fact that I didn't trust other people because there's 4-lane highways. And I'm like, okay, well, if I go to merge and some asshole's not looking and he hits me, it makes me anxious. And then being an anxious driver, I'm putting other people in danger because I'm anxious. Now I'm used to it because I have experience driving, but unexperienced drivers who have their license because they're 16 with a driver's license, like, I can see why they're nervous driving in places like that.
I only get nervous when I'm heading into like bigger cities, like Boston will make me nervous because Boston's a
Yeah, but you
mess
guys
always.
grew
Hartford,
up with it
you
that
know.
way.
Well, yeah, because I grew up right in Springfield area, so yeah, I'm like
Yeah, so that
used
was
to it.
normal to
But
you. So if
that's
you grew up where I live, imagine going from that to
yeah,
the
but you
city. We
gotta
have
put it in
2
perspective.
stoplights in town. 2, and they're both 1 lane.
Still gotta put it in perspective though, because I've driven through other cities. You know, I've been through New York and stuff like that. That's the real shit. Then you appreciate something like Hartford or Springfield, and you're like, man, I was worried. I was worried
Yeah,
driving
but
through Hartford,
everywhere
and
is
now.
always going to be fucking the grass is greener or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But I hate when people complain about like weather stuff. I don't even know how you veered into whatever that is, whatever you said. But I don't like it literally had nothing
Have
to do
another
with what I
drink.
said.
Have another drink.
I literally haven't even like had
I
that much.
mean, but
No,
we
but you
will.
veered off of what I said. I was like, I hate when people complain about the weather and where we live when they've been here their whole life. How the fuck did you even get
You
to
said
driving when I
something
said
about
that?
driving earlier.
No, I didn't. I said I hate when people complain about
We'll look
living here
back,
when they've
folks.
lived here their whole life.
We'll look back, folks. People complain about the weather and driving, and they've lived here their whole life. You said
You
something like that.
compared weather with driving. That's what you did. You're an asshole. I just hate when people complain about like no, because people are like, "Oh, the summers are too hot here and then the winters are too cold, and then I wish it could be fall or spring all the time." And I'm like, "Go live somewhere where it feels like that then. Get the fuck out of here. We don't need
Get
any
the
more
fuck
drivers."
out.
Yeah, we don't need any more drivers. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, the aspiring New Englander's dream. Hey, listen, I will get the fuck out of here. Once I save enough to move to South Carolina or Florida, I'm fucking
Once I
gone.
shave enough.
That's
Yeah, but also like why I love winter activities. Like people are always like, you're fucking weird for liking winter. I hate when people say that because I'm like, why? I was like, I like skiing, snowboarding. I haven't done that in years, and I want to make that a goal for 2025 because of my knee surgery. It made me nervous, like putting that much pressure on my joints. But I wanted to get into 2025 with snowboarding and everything again. But also, there's like, if you have nieces or nephews or little cousins or whatever, you could show them how to build a snowman. That would be fun. Or like go sledding with them. Like take your dog out for a nice walk in the winter. You have a husky. I'm sure she loves the
No,
snow.
I don't hate it. It's just the cleanup sucks. That's what everyone really hates is the cleanup. And then as winter goes on, it just gets grosser and grosser. The streets are covered in dirt and salt, and the snow's looking brown and gray, and it gets worse. So but then when that time usually comes, it's starting to melt, and then it's
Yeah,
spring.
but why complain about it every single year when you know it's going to happen? What are you not complaining about it isn't going to fix anything for you. It's also not going to make your life better. People are going to hate you for complaining every single fucking year at the same exact time.
That's
Shut
true.
up about it. I'm just like, go on to Florida like everybody else.
What
Go to
else?
fucking South Carolina
What
like
else is
everybody
on your
else.
list? I gotta know more of your list. What else?
Um, So when I liked maple and I lived in Vermont, I loved that everything was maple.
It gets old.
Like, huh?
It does get old. Like having a good maple syrup at home is the best, but like when everywhere you go, something maple, someone's putting a maple little like maple leaf sugar candy in your hand and shit. You're like,
Yeah, but are there other states that kind of like, because that's like Vermont's thing? Does
Vermont,
any
Canada, like yeah, there's a lot of different places that do maple syrup,
no?
right?
But I mean, like in the United States, not in other countries like Canada. In the United States, Vermont is like the maple state, right?
I think so.
Or are there other states?
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't know.
Vermont. Just got Maine's got the lobsters. Vermont's got the maple
I don't know.
syrup.
I love Maine for their beaches. Maine is gorgeous. Their beaches are very like private and nice. And if you get a vacation home there for like a week or whatever, it's I don't usually like beach themed homes, but they just do a really good job. Like Maine for that, in my personal experience. I didn't really have anything else to complain about for Maine except for I got food poisoning from someplace after I ate lobster, which is
You get
like
food
their
poisoning
thing.
everywhere you go. Every state you've had food poisoning
Nope, Vermont, New Hampshire never had food poisoning.
in. Go eat at Hampton Beach. No, I'm just
No, I
kidding.
don't eat there. I used to my favorite coffee place shut down in New Hampshire, and I hate that. Um, I don't think New Hampshire people are fucking nutty, dude. They don't give a shit about their life or anybody else's life. That's the only like con because it's literally live free or die, and everybody I know who lives there abides by that. Um, Vermont, everyone's really nice but quiet. Connecticut, everyone fucking parks like a dickhead and they think they're better than you. Rhode Island, they
We
all
are better
talk
than
weird.
you. But yeah, go on.
Rhode Island's accents make me laugh.
Hey, you drive a
Sorry.
Honda? Anyways.
Honda occurred.
Occurred.
Uh
Occurred.
occurred. Massachusetts, everyone is a fucking asshole. That's all
Our
like
state is so we got
lightly.
3 different accents in this state too. That's the best part. Or if you
We
go
have
far
way
enough,
more than that.
if you go far enough west in this state and possibly southwest, you will catch some southern accents out of nowhere. I don't know how it happened, but
Southern. I haven't heard that.
oh,
I hear the Boston accent that everyone assumes that if you're from Massachusetts, you're from Boston. That's a stupid stigma.
the Hilltown people. They have an accent. That's where I'm getting at. The Hilltown people, the Berkshire,
Yeah, but it's not a Southern accent.
it's
You just
like
sound
those deep
stupid.
woods Maine guys that like head dab 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 dab, and you're like, what the fuck did you just say? He's like dab 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 dab, and I'm like, okay,
No,
okay,
it's uneducated.
guy
That's
from
all.
Maine.
You
Let's wrap it up. We got how about
have a stupid accent,
let's wrap it up. Let's do this.
You don't think so?
Favorite favorite thing about New England? Go.
Can I choose one state my favorite thing because I grew up in one state, or do I have to choose like overall favorite
It
thing?
doesn't matter.
My favorite thing about New England is all four seasons. That's my absolute favorite. Like I won't move anywhere else because I don't really want to. Maybe my opinion will change, but I like the fact that there's all four seasons.
I do as well. I
Yeah,
like the
that's my
four
favorite.
seasons. I like having seasons. I like that we're not far from everything. You know, we're not far from Canada. We're not far from New York City. We're not far from the coast. We're not far from the bay. You know, we got enough stuff around us. You know, we got enough major things going on around us.
We don't really have
Every
tropical
tour,
stuff.
every good music tour comes through New England.
We don't have deserts. We don't have the tropics. We don't have bioluminescent beaches. We don't have gloomy skies all the time like the UK. There's a lot of stuff we don't have.
That's okay, because we get that at least one time a year, except for bioluminescent beaches. But
we also don't have deserts.
There's a desert out here. It's
Where?
called the sand dunes. You get to the old rock quarry, you take a left, you end up in the sand dunes, and that's where you might, you want to be careful.
Is there any culture there, or is it just dirt? Okay, so shut up.
I'm with you though on the seasons. I'm with you on that.
I like all 4 seasons.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I also like that more Starbucks are popping up, and maybe we'll get the Coffee Bean in some other places I've heard about out here. That would be cool.
I wish it was dark more though, like Alaska.
You want to live in the eternal darkness of what is it, 30?
It's not eternal. It's gorgeous. The northern lights are pretty.
They're pretty.
They're pretty.
I believe it.
That was my bucket list
Wait till the government harnesses the power of the northern lights and uses it to power their own.
What the fuck does that even mean? They're like, stare at this hologram and you turn into a fucking frog.
Harness the northern lights and they turn it into a mega weapon.
How does one harness northern lights?
Satellites will only hit.
Okay, Elon Musk, chill the fuck out.
Middle-aged white men.
Chill out, Elon Musk. If you're listening, he was kidding.
All, the middle-aged white American Mayan, the most endangered species on the planet.
What's your favorite attainable thing in New England?
What?
What's your favorite attainable thing in New England?
What do you mean attainable? What do you mean by that?
Like an object.
I don't know.
There's got to be something from every season.
You mean like just anything in general? I don't know. I like that I can find good weed everywhere. Dispensaries. I like that a lot of microbreweries are popping up. I don't drink that stuff particularly, but every so often, like my brother will stop by and he'll be like, "Got a 4-pack of this? Want to try it?" I'm like, "This is fucking amazing!" Like, there's so much locally brewed.
What do you mean, like seasonal flavors for breweries?
Just like local breweries in general, they're everywhere now. What else? The multicultural. Things that are happening around here.
No, but I mean, do you have like a thing every season that you make a point to do every season?
No.
Why? What if you do like hay rides in the fall? Or like snowboarding in the snow?
I don't snowboard, but I've done things here and there, but it's never like a dedicated
all the things that you do. Come on,
not an every spring I have to do this. If that's what you're asking, I don't have that.
No. I just mean like last year. Okay, 2023. In the winter, you have a husky now, so you were like, "Fuck yeah, husky buried in the snow, get outside, go!" She's all excited about the cold.
You think it's that easy, but it's not.
What do you mean?
They spray and salt the shit out of the roads now, so we don't. Really
no, like your backyard, doofus.
To an extent.
She didn't jump into the snow in your backyard.
She gets a little wild. She's a pretty tame husky, honestly. I don't know how that happened.
She also doesn't yell at people.
Oh, she probably will start. She does a little bit already.
Just start playing howling noises when you're not home, just like on repeat.
This is going off the rails. That's the name of the podcast.
We're done.
Distracted and just jizzorderly.
Who's drinking too much?
Jizzorderly.
What's in that seltzer?
Welcome back to Jizztracted and Jizzorderly.
That's not it. I quit. Yeah, that's my
that is the show today. New England, hate it or love it. Then dogs on top. But anyways, send us an email or bring it to social media anyway.
Say that again.
Hit us up. distracteddisorderly@gmail.com. We're everywhere. Dis and Dispod, TikTok, all that shit we told you in the beginning. But hit us up. Tell us, what's up. We got some more. We got some couple more ideas coming for.
Tell your friends about us. Damn it.
Listen, we are. Call to action to the fans. Kayla wants to do a bucket list episode. All right. We want you to tell us what's on your bucket list. Give us 1 or 2 things so we can talk about it on the show and we'll talk shit about your bucket list or we'll fucking hype it up. Anyways, tell us. Social media, anywhere. Fucking distracteddisorderly@gmail.com would be preferred. Email us, distractedanddisorderly@gmail.com. What's one of your bucket list items? Let's try this out. At least one person. There's one guy out there. I know you. You're watching us.
If you're incapable of email, though, DM us on our distracted page on TikTok.
If you're fucking incapable or Instagram and stupid and you can't use email, fucking DM.
Or you're like
Instagram distracted and disorderly podcast.
Or you're an amputee and you can't use your hands. Just have somebody else do it for you.
Fucking funny. I don't know what you think humor is, Kayla, but that's not it.
Wasn't humor. I was being serious. If you don't have hands, ask your mom.
Get your mother in here to use her hands on me. So, whatever.
I'm
Whatever,
calling your
fucking.
mom right now.
Anyways, anyone still listening to this show, fucking thank you. We're still enjoying doing it. We're trying to come up with some new ideas and make some changes in the future and see what we can come up with. But as always, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, whatever you do on your end.
Don't
Kayla?
look at me like that, bitch.
Kayla, you got anything left?
Okay. Nope.
All right.
It's your show.
That's fucking right. Folks, be cool.